Oh, that's going to cover that up. So I can just put this here. I'm actually, let me see. I think this is working. I don't know if you guys can see me. Let me see. Hold on. I got two phones going here. What's up, everybody? I am in my shop, as you guys can see. I'm just doing my thing. I just want to give you guys a little update. As you can see, see that? It's called a little tired. What's up, Teresa? A little tired. So I'm just going to get right to the point. What's up, Wisconsin Jackal? What's up, Teresa? What's up, Steph? Here's the deal. And don't mind me, I'm smoking because I don't give a shit right now. I really don't. United Weather Network. What's up, Josh? What's up, Linda? Um, so, I'm a private guy, right? I like a lot of my things being fucking private. I do. And I do the best I can on making sure a lot of my life stays private. What's up, Mr. Ron Phillips, you sexy bastard? Hey, Sarah. Chris and Dory, what's going on? So I just want to give you guys a quick update. Again, there's certain things I just don't want on social media for not just the privacy of myself, but for the privacy of other people. But you guys truly are my friends and family. I love you guys to death. We do what we do every single day because we love you guys. Don't worry about spell checks. I can read spell checkos. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm smoking. Good. All right. Don't worry about it. So my mom got sick about a week ago. Again, this isn't like to become a big Facebook thing, or this is not to become a big YouTube thing. This is just for you guys. But so she got the thing, right? You know that thing that seems to be going around quite a bit, and she went to the doctor, and her respiratory was good, and her heart, her blood pressure, all that was good. And so she's been really sick for about a week. What do you guys think? You guys think it's pretty cool? Hand painted that. Thank you. And but as the week progressed, I haven't heard from my mom. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm starting. Don't worry about it. Haven't heard from my mom for the last couple of days, and which is really uncommon. Um, and so I get a phone call today from my sister, and my mom ended up getting COVID pneumonia, and she had to rush to the hospital. It's fucking weird, man. And I sit here day in and day out, and Ron and I talk about this all the time. I see people, man. I deal with people. I got a shit ton of employees. I know a lot of you don't know what I do during the day. I supervise a very large facility. It's my own building. It's busy, right? And I do a lot of things, and I interact with a lot of people. And I get so fucking pissed off sometimes. I get so pissed off at the behavior of adult human beings, right? This is coming from the most imperfect person you will ever meet in your life. I'm about as imperfect as they come, but I strive every single day to be a good son of a bitch. I strive every single day to practice what I preach. I strive every single day to really dictate my thoughts, my words, my actions, my reactions, what's worth fighting for, what's not worth fighting for, right? But there's always these reminders, man, these circle backs, right? Circle backs. Yeah, I said it, circle backs. There's always these things that circle back that are the true reminders of what's important and what's not important, and what are we doing and what are we not doing, right or wrong. I love Texas. I love being down here. I love working with Ron Phillips. I love calling him my neighbor. But there's the one part that I struggle with is being 1,000 miles away from my family, especially when somebody's sick. And that's one of my tragedies that I had to, not tragedies, but that's one of my things I had to deal with today. So my mom had to go to the emergency room. She's in the hospital right now. She has COVID pneumonia or pneumonia COVID or whatever the fuck they want to call it, because I don't give a shit. But she's really sick. And, the part that really dropped me is, my parents have been together for over 50 years. For over 50 years. I mean, we're talking through some shit, right? I mean, the things they've been through in their life and the things that they fought through, the things that they battled through, but yet here they are, 50 some years later, still together, making it work, making it happen, doing what's right, right? They don't let the world dictate who they are. They don't let the world dictate their decisions or processes, none of that shit. That's who we are. That's who we are. Um, there, I don't know what just happened with. freak book. We live in a world where we're consumed by the opinions of other people. We live in a world where we are consumed by what we want people to think of who we are, what we do, how we act. We're consumed by it. And if we don't get the approval from people in our lives, if we don't get their approval, all of a sudden we don't feel complete. Well, fuck it, man. What makes you feel complete is what you see in the mirror. Really, that's what it is. And I don't need a situation like today to remind me of that. I don't need a situation where I'm 1,000 miles away from my mother, who's tragically sick. I talked to my father today, my dad. You guys have heard a lot about my dad. Ryan has sat down with my dad. He has interviewed my dad. He's had private conversations with my dad. He's heard stories. He's seen our neighborhood. He's seen where we're from. My dad's the old school East Side. Don't fuck with me, Italian. He will fucking come at you. That's who my dad is. He's 70 some years old and he still has that, right? It's in his heart. It's the lion heart. It's the lion mentality. It's don't fuck with me or my family mentality. I apologize for my language. Don't even care. Um, Talked with my dad today, and he completely broke down with me on the phone. He completely broke down with me on the phone. Broken, in tears, shredded, right? Just completely shredded. And it floored me, man. It floored me. It dropped me. And it's just new times, man. You know, we can't always be Hercules. We can't always be the lion that's leading the pack. Sometimes we need to step aside and say, holy shit, man, we're fucking human. Holy shit, we're a human fucking being. We're not unbreakable. We're not unbreakable. And when I heard that today, and I heard my father in the tone that he was in, and the fight he was going through, because his one and only, that his security blanket, his wife, his best friend, somebody that he's been together with since high school, was broken, and he's never seen her that sick. He's never seen her that sick. And I even had to walk out of work today, and I just had to come home. And all illnesses are tragic. Heart diseases are tragic. Diabetes is tragic. Cancer is tragic. The flu is tragic. It's all tragic. Some people it just affects their bodies differently. So, long story short, no show tonight. Yeah, I think that's what I was getting at like 20 minutes ago. No show tonight. I just can't. I just can't. I'm just mentally beat up, and I just can't produce what you guys deserve. I can't. There's parts of me that's angry. There's parts of me that's sad. I don't like feeling helpless. I've always been there for my family all these years, no matter what the situation, on the front lines. I've always been that guy. Today I couldn't be that guy. And it was something that when I left home last February, and even every time when I was up there with Ron, even, and when I was up there with Ron, Ron knew. I mean, it was just saying goodbye to my family is a very difficult thing, because when you grow up in a community like that, and when I say community, I'm saying family. When I grew up in that, and that's your lifestyle, to break that, to break that, to go on to accomplish bigger and better and greater things, to follow those opportunities, that's a risk you take. That's a risk we took when I was a kid, when we moved out to New York. That was a risk my dad took, right? That was a risk I took all my life. Every time I left, when I went to Phoenix, when I went to California, when I went to Washington, when I went to all these different states, that was a risk I took. It was something that I chose to do. Understanding that you can't always be there for the people that you love. We got to expand our wings, and we got to do what's right. But there's big parts of me that I get discouraged with humans. I've done all kinds of radio. I've been in radio for going, I don't know, 10 years. I don't even know. I don't count. I don't count how many episodes I did. I don't count how long I've been doing it. I've just been doing it for a long time, probably 10 years. And there's been a lot of evolving in that process as well. There's been a lot of observation. There's been a lot of monitoring of human behavior, human character. And damn it, life is easy, right? Life is easy. And everybody's saying, oh, wait a minute, hold on, Mark. No, hear me out. Because life is fucking easy. It's the things we choose to do in life and the people we choose to affiliate ourselves with. It's the fucking drama we choose to jump into all the time that is unnecessary to our existence. I see it every fucking day. Every fucking day I see it. Every day. I see people invest in bullshit, invest in hatred, invest in drama. I see it. Why do you think I got out of politics? I love all my conservative brothers and sisters out there. I love them to death. I love them to death. I do. But we're all stuck in this fucking trap, man. We're all stuck in this matrix of how to think, how to react, how to believe, what to think, what God to pray to. And if you don't do this, you're a fucking enemy. If you don't do this, you're a radical. If you don't pray to this one, you're an antichrist. We live in a world, we live in a society, we live in cultures of an indoctrinated belief systems. We're all guilty of it. Every one of us. You, all of us, we're all guilty of it. So when do we break the chains of culture? When do we break the chains of what society wants us to be? When do we break the chains, walk into that fucking room, look in the mirror and say, holy shit, I don't know who the fuck you are because I lived most of my life trying to be everything everybody else wants me to be. And now I don't know what my fucking identity is. And now I'm going to go through 2 years of crisis trying to rebuild my shit. Look around you. Look around you. Good, bad, ugly. Look at the people you love. Look at your babies, your children, husbands, wives, uncles, aunts, grandparents, mothers, fathers. We all got history. We all got history. Lord knows I do. When Ron was up there, he heard a couple horror stories from my family, some of the things I've done. But yet, we figured out a way, which is really weird, isn't it? I know people that have separated from their family. They have separated from loved ones. They have separated from the most important things in their life because of things that really just don't fucking matter. And our ego, right? Our ego and our fucking narcissistic tendencies never allow us to say, fuck, I was wrong. Or shit, I was a piece of shit. And maybe that other person was right that I haven't talked to in 4 years. I don't know, man. You know, sometimes when things like this happen, I find myself in a place, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. I'm sure a lot of you find yourself daily, all the time, just questioning the realities that we live in, questioning the fights that we fight. You know, here it is at the end of the day. I live in a country. This country has a government. All other countries have governments. We live in a planet where we have gods, where we have prophets, and we've all taken a bite of that apple. But really, at the end of the day, I'll tell you who I am. I am a creator of my reality. That's who I am. I'm a man who admits his imperfections. I'm a man not controlled by a government. I'm a man not controlled by a God. I am a man not controlled by a book, or nor a prophecy, nor conspiracies. I'm a man that when I look in the mirror, what I see is who I am. What I say are the consequences of my actions. What I do will be the results of what I receive. I do not need a law. I do not need a politician. I do not need a government. I do not need none of the above to create identity of who or which I am. I do not need a lawmaker to tell me how and when I can protect my family. I do not need a church to tell me that my prayers will be heard. Because I have it here. I have it here. And I have it here. When I ask each and every one of you, what is your definition of a critical thinker? What's your answer going to be? And truly, are you that critical thinker? When I ask you, if you go out in this world every single fucking day and you are faced with drama and ridicule and judgment and hatred and division, how do you choose to stand on what ground? And why do you choose that ground you stand on? Is it because that's where your heart told you to be? Or is that because where your freaking group told you to be? Your belief system told you to be? Your indoctrinated belief told you to be? If I died tonight, if I died tomorrow, if I died next week or next year, you know what? Every single one of you, all my friends, all my family, the people I love the most, they'll know that I did it right. They'll know I did it on my terms. So when Ron and I do this show, Abnormal Realities, because our reality is not normal. Our reality is sick. Our reality is twisted. Our reality is manufactured by magicians, right? And we have one goal in mind. Ron, me, all of us, we have one goal in mind. We have one goal is to help you escape from the madness, even if it's for 1 hour a night. Even if it's just for 1 hour a night, just escape from the madness, right? We joke about the crazy, twisted things that most people are afraid to talk about, even by themselves in a room by themselves. Sick and twisted, absolutely. Fun, entertaining, absolutely. Mind-bending, mind-stimulating, 100%. Because we're just trying to figure out the world. I'm going to tell you one quick little story, and then I'm going to cut this video. A guy that I respect. I like him. He's a good dude. He came up to me. He came up to me after we had our friend Travis on the show. Travis is the High Wiccan priest. Good friend of mine. Love him to death. I will take a bullet for the son of a bitch. That's right, Topper, my way. What's up, Whiskey? Erica, what's going on? And he came up to me and he goes, Rocky, he goes, I got to tell you something. I says, yeah, what do you got to tell me? He goes, I got some concerns. I said, oh, yeah? Concerns in regards to what? He goes, you. Okay, well, good. You got concerns for me. Why don't you indulge me into your endeavor, into your brain, and tell me what your concerns are for me? Please, entertain me. And he had concerns because I brought this Wiccan priest on my show. He didn't ask me why I did it. He didn't ask me what the intent behind it was. He just had concerns because of his indoctrinated belief system that he tries to implement on everybody else around him every single day. Every single day. He tries to correct your language. He tries to correct the way you talk, the way you react, the way you act. He tries to indoctrinate all these other people into the world he believes is right or wrong. And he's a very imperfect person. I accept him for being a good guy. I accept him for being a hard worker. But I don't need him, nor do I need anybody else to be as vocal or have concerns in regards to what I choose in my life to try to understand the world that we live in. I say it all the time. People fear what they don't understand, and people hate what they can't conquer. Ain't that a fucking fact? They hate what they can't conquer. People fear what they don't understand. I don't want to fear a damn thing. I want to understand it. I want to know it. I want to get it. Don't have to even agree with it. Don't even have to come that close to agreeing with it. That's the world that we live in. That's the world that we live in. I guarantee you, somebody watching, most of you watching, will go out in the world tomorrow and there will be somebody to correct you on the way you choose to believe, whether it be political, whether it be religious, whether it be whatever the fuck it's going to be. The way you fish, the kind of lures that you use, the colors that you use on a lure, or your paintings, or your tumblers, or this pink thing. Some people, the same pink, they're going to argue with about it for about half a day. Why invest in that? Why invest in that? This is what I tell my employees all the time. We're up here. Call it conceited, call it whatever the hell you want. We're up here. We're up here. This is our standard. This is our moral compass. It's up here. Don't lower yourself. Don't lower yourself to match the language of people that are irrelevant to you, people that aren't paying your bills, people that mean nothing to you by the time you leave your workplace or wherever you are in public. Don't ever lower your standard to nobody. to try to match their character just so they can hear you because ego, right? Ain't worth it. Ron, myself, man, we just want to live life. We just want to love. We want to have good times. We want to laugh and be goofy and just do stupid, crazy shit. Because without that, what are we, right? What are we without laughter? What are we without that family bond? I'm so honored that when we were up there, Ron got to sit down for a big pasta dinner. I mean, that was the world to me. Something so simple to me, but means the most. The most beautiful things in life are the most simplistic, right? You don't have to do what society thinks you need to do to be what you want to be, period. That's it. You don't have to. Just be you. Be goofy, be crazy, be silly, be wild. Do whatever the fuck you want. It don't matter. It don't matter. Walk out your house. Man, just live. Your rules, your standards. Like I says, you don't need a lawmaker to tell you what you can and cannot do as long as you're a good person, right? That's it. So I just completely went off on a rant, completely irrelevant to the main reason I came on anyways. But I love you guys. And I know we haven't been streaming here on Facebook. We've been over there on YouTube more. I got YouTube up too. I got two different phones going right now. But we love you guys, man. And those that, obviously that download the shows are here because they only listen audio. But Ron and I, man, we couldn't tell you how much we appreciate you guys just coming and hanging out with us. Shit, half the time we don't even know what we're going to talk about, but we seem to get through it. And it's because of you guys, our loyalty and love to you guys, and your loyalty and love back to us. Because I think in this dark, sadistic, twisted way, I mean, we're all on the same path in one way or the other, one form or the other, right? We're all on the same journey, all just trying to figure it out. Yeah, that's the way. By the way, thank you, Ron. I love you, brother. Ron has to, I don't know another proper way to say this, so I'm just going to say it. Um, hmm. So Ron has to go get a follow-up from his butthole doctor. There you go. That's going to be tomorrow, and it's at 6 o'clock, and he can't get out of it. Otherwise, he'd have to wait 2 more weeks. And I think he's really excited for a little more. Kind of concerned about that shit. But, like I said, we ain't judging you, bro. If that's what makes you happy, Phillips, dude, go to the doctor every day, bro. Dude, Phillips. Ron Phillips, I got a bottle of Jaeger in my freezer. We call that anesthesia. I got tequila. You can go ahead and call me Dr. Stucci all night long, my brother. Maybe 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? So, so this one here, this glove, I dedicated this right here to my man, Ron Phillips. I'm going to call him Two Finger Phillips. What's happening? Yeah, I'm scared shitless about it too. I'm talking shit, man. I'm talking shit, 210 Records, but you know what? I got a couple years and I got to go in. Man, I'm just going to be ready. I'm just going to pretend it's like a big party. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be like, hit me up, Doc. What you got? Let's see what you got, bro. Make me limp out of the office. Just kidding. I ain't saying that shit. Karma's a bitch, right? Yeah, I'll do it for half the price. Shit, I'll do it for free, girl. And then I'll just leave this out on the street. Just all drippy. You know what I'm saying? So, so no show tonight and no show tomorrow night. Maybe I'll come on, and depending on where Ron's at, maybe we can tap in together here. We'll just do a quick bullshit stream and get an update on his butthole. Because that's interesting shit to me, right? I got to know these things, right? I even YouTubed what it looks like. And it's like a roadway. It turns and it bends and it curves. It's like a snake curled up on a cold winter's night somewhere just freezing to death, right? So I love you guys, man. Thanks for putting up with us. I do ask this, whatever your faith is, put out some good energy into the universe for my mom. I'm actually devastated and crushed by this situation, and it kills me that I can't be up there. And I'm on standby, man. I get the call, I'm gone. I already talked to Lisa, man. I won't even drive. I'm to the airport. I'm getting up there in 3 hours. So Nothing tonight, obviously. And then tomorrow night, Ron has the doctor. Yes, I am a freak, bro. Ron Phillips, listen to me, man. Listen to me, bro. Dude, you tell me that I'm a freak every day. And then when I'm leaving, you tell me you love me. So I'm kind of just assuming you love this shit, bro. Okay, I'm a freak all day. Call me a freak, bro. Don't. I ain't judging you for that. So thank you, Mary. Kathy, thank you so much. Jamie, thank you. Miss Barbara, Pics of the Butthole, Linda, we're working on it. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. Thank you, 210 Records. I appreciate it. Erica, boom, I love you. Who else we got? Miss Teresa, I love the hell out of you, girl. Get all your army together and get some prayers up there for Mama Stucci. She can definitely use them right now. They won't let nobody in the hospital. My dad's crushed about that. So yeah, they won't let her in the hospital or let him in the hospital. So she's kind of sitting there alone. And this isn't nothing new. I try to explain it to my dad. This is nothing new, brother. This has been the protocol since the get-go. It's crushing. It's devastating. I get it. I understand. Thank you, Teresa. Topper, thank you, brother. Let's see who else we got here. Darla Hines, my dear, thank you. All right, kids. I got 2 phones here, so I got to shut 2 off at one time. How's my hair look? Do I need a haircut yet? No, not yet. I think it's looking all right. I don't need a haircut. But we will be back on Wednesday night, and we will be back on Thursday night. As long as things go good, if there's an emergency and I got to get on the plane, they'll all hear about it. But I'm anticipating, because my mom's a warrior, and she's a fighter, and she's a lion at heart, and she's super emotional too. And that's where I get all my crying capabilities from, because my mom makes me cry when we watch all these stupid ass movies and shit. I haven't cried watching a cartoon once. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate that part. But I'm anticipating that she's going to recover. She's going to be just fine. Thank you, Holly. And so as of right now, we're back Wednesday, we're back Thursday, we're back Friday. We're going to come strong and probably going to get super nasty because I don't give a shit this week. So if you guys got some good nasty conversations, or if you got something that's mind stimulating, we actually have a few things to talk about reality and stuff. So we'll be back Wednesday, but I appreciate you guys and your support through all of this. And I know Ryan does as well, because we hate canceling shows. It's not who we are. It's not what we do. This isn't a half-time job for us. This is full-time. This is 5 nights a week. And when things in life do come up, it crushes us that we can't be there. But we love you guys, and we appreciate your family ship. That's a new word. I just came up with that because I do shit like that. I come up with words. So I appreciate your family ship, your love to us, man. And our home is your home, and just don't, if you come over here, just don't eat all my food and don't touch my candy, because I got a secret stash and no one's allowed to touch it. Don't touch my Mountain Dew, but what's mine is yours, except that stuff. And our liquor cabinet, we can talk about that, and do not touch my toothbrush. Not allowed to do that either. And don't share the same bar of soap with me, especially if you're washing parts down there. I'll get you a new bar of soap. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? So, Whiskey 6, love you, brother. All right, Deborah Sloan, what's up? Love you, girl. All right, kids, I'm gonna go. I gotta run to the store. Roger Rabbit. Oh, by the way, Roger Rabbit, bro, listen to me. Many prayers to you and your family too. I know your baby angel, man. I know she's sick as well right now. I think you all are. Dominic Izzo, I would, and I won't even charge any money. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're that damn hot. But Roger Rabbit, dude, many blessings to you and your family, and I'm gonna get my spiritual warriors up there, and I'm gonna scream to Odin, tell him to send down some warriors right now to help you and help your family get through this as well, because I know you're going through some heartaches too right now. So, brother, much love and respect. Izzo, send me a picture of your butthole, please. It's been a while, like 2 days, and yeah, the other one, the picture's getting worn out because I've been looking at it a lot. So, all right, love you guys. Be good. Much love from me to you, from Ron to you, from you to me. Group hug. That's what we do. All right, kids. Love you guys.